Hello and welcome to Pete's Paleo Pet Shop. My name is Patricia and I will be reading a short story featuring Bowser the Ceratosaurus. A Scent in the Air. Crouched in the dappled shade of a gnarled cedar tree, Bowser inhaled a long, slow breath. He smelled the bitter tang of oily sap that bubbled from a gash in the tree's trunk, the dusty heat from sun-baked rocks and chalky, clay-hardened soil, the earthy spice of charcoal and wood smoke, and a sweetness so tantalizing he could almost taste it as the scent filled his sinuses. He opened his yellow eyes and unfolded up off the ground to stand on two powerful hind legs. Three-toed, clawed feet padded forward without a sound beneath the twittering of birds and humming of insects. Big as he was, he held his head low and level with his spotted body, careful not to break the dry, low-hanging cedar branches with his thick, muscular tail. Walking downhill, the scent grew stronger. A thick cover of palm fronds and young cedar saplings separated him from the crackling of fire. He cocked his head to one side, bird-like, as he listened. The clang of metal hitting metal, the murmur of voices. He knew that voice, or at least one of them. Bowser's mouth watered as the scent lured him closer, even as new intrigue sparked in his reptilian mind. That voice always meant good things. But that smell. Through the branches, he watched a young woman hold a flat, round object towards an older man. The man stood at a large, black stand and flipped small discs of meat onto the plate held out to him. "That smells amazing," said the woman. "Thank you," he said, and he chuckled. "We might be expecting a few uninvited dinner guests." "What do you mean?" The man's eyes looked up to the thicket of trees where Bowser hid, and the woman squinted at the scrubby trees, searching. But her gaze swept past the hidden predator, distracted by the people and music behind them. "No worries," said the man as he flipped the last morsel onto the plate. Bowser's eyes followed it. "You go on and take that to the table." The woman nodded and turned away, taking the pile of meat with her. It wasn't what brought him here, but it was closer, and it smelled rich and warm, and he wanted at least a nibble. Bowser bumped into something cold and hard. A low concrete wall that brushed against his broad chest, waist high for the silver-haired man walking towards him. "You want to join the party, boy?" The man was almost bent over with the weight of the bucket in his arms. Bowser took a deep breath, and a low, guttering rumble echoed from his throat. There it was, rich, ripe, sweet. That's what his nose led him to. He followed the man and his bucket along the wall, away from the party, and the man heaved it up onto the wall and dumped it. Sweet, sun-ripened meat and offal tumbled to the ground. Bowser pounced.